What's up, people? My name is Jonathan. Welcome to Quick Tips here on Mix It Up. So, small story here. I am a late bloomer. I played music early in my life, and then I had a long pause without any music, pretty much. And then, very late in life, I started to get interested in learning guitar properly and drums. And then I started songwriting, and I wrote my first song in 2013, which is not that long ago. So basically, I've learned a lot on my journey. I've learned hard way a lot of things, and I'd like to share with you my 5 tips on songwriting that maybe can help you. First tip is there is no formula to songwriting. Yes, it's interesting to see how others write songs. Some people write songs from a vocal melody or some sort of melody. Some people start with a beat and find a rhythm that goes along with that. Some people write a guitar lick and write a song around that. Some people literally rip off other songs or get inspiration from other songs. I've done all of those, but my main songwriting way is I will pull up a drum track because I used to be a drummer and I have a strong connection with drums. I'll pick up a drum track, and then I will basically try to find a guitar lick that goes along with that, and then find A part, B part, C part, and then and the song comes up. I have, however, written songs from just a vocal melody, so that comes to me. I have blatantly ripped off parts of songs or taken inspiration from other songs, and I've also written just pure guitar licks by themselves. So there's no formula. Find your own formula, and that is a journey you have to take. Second tip for you is get feedback. When you start writing songs and you've made your first few songs, you think those songs are the best songs on earth, and they are not. Although with some exceptions, there are some crazy musicians that their first songs are great, but usually they're not. It's important to get feedback, to keep yourself honest, because you just need to understand how good they are and how you're progressing in terms of getting to a level where you can release those songs in public. And maybe you don't want to. Maybe you just want to write songs that are at your own pace, and that's also fine. But if you want to release them and get like in the public domain, you need to reach a certain quality level, and you're going to not most times be able to figure that out yourself. Get feedback and get honest feedback. People that ideally are extremely brutal. That's my tip to you. Third tip to you is learn a digital audio workstation. There are a lot of options out there, and I know we're all not computer savvy, but it really, really helps with songwriting. You can lay your stuff down, taking an iPhone and singing a melody in, or just putting an iPhone there and playing along is all well and good, but when you learn a digital audio workstation, you can really take snippets of ideas and then build them into full songs, and then capture them and then build on them. So there are many options out there. There's a lot of free options. I use Reaper. I got that tip from a friend and I've just stuck with it. And there's so many schools of thoughts, and there's huge fights about which audio workstation is the best. You've got Reaper, you got the pro version. Pro guys use Pro Tools. You've got Cubase, Logic Pro, whatever works, because all of them record record audio and spit it out as a finished product. And they all do that. They all use plugins. It's just what works for you. Get a tip from a friend. That's how I got mine. And or play around with a free version. Most of them have free versions you could try or even use. So do that. Fourth tip for you is it's all about the bass. Yes, guitars, there are a million, probably billions of guitar players out there. There are good vocalists out there. And drums, nowadays, you can just download MIDI files and create really awesome drums with just clicks of a button. But bass lines that don't just simply follow the guitar lines or follow the synth lines or follow the vocal melody, that the bass lines that can augment the guitars and that can have their own character, to me, is that hidden spice of a song. I put a lot of effort in trying to come up with bass lines that are unique, that add a character, because that's the hidden ingredient that if you can master, which I haven't done yet, but I try to focus on that. If you can get that done, you can really make your song really pop out and stick out from the crowd. So think about that and maybe listen to a lot of songs. And maybe now that you've heard this from me, listen to songs and listen out for the bass lines. They're kind of in the background, and it's kind of almost the last instrument you would think of in terms of what instruments are important. But actually, it is a very important instrument, and it can really make things stick out. Last tip for you is broaden your horizons. We all have our genre that we like. My favorite genre is grunge. But I have done a lot of songwriting in a lot of different things. And I think it's helped me round up myself as a musician. So I'm going to give you some examples right now. I'm going to play a song now for you, which is a grunge song, but it has elements of reggae. Let me play that for you. It's a song called Reality. I'll play it for you now. You're mystified why they can't. Right. That song has like a reggae chunk behind it, because I'm originally from the Caribbean, and I have reggae, calypso was in my background there. So I have a lot of reggae influences. So I try to actually blend a lot of reggae into guitar. It's like have these offbeat chunks. So another example I'll show to you. This is a full-on grunge song called Slave. Now this is me and my happy element. If I could write songs like this all day, I would do it. This song is called Slave. I'll play that for you now. I'm on the road to mortality. Right. That's where I live. That's my happy place. But I need to get out of that box and explore other avenues. I'll play another example. Before I really got stuck into grunge, I was a big metalhead. And this is one of the first songs I ever wrote, not the original version because that sucked, but a version I re-recorded after I got a bit more proficient. This song is called Darkest Side. I'll play that for you now. It's your darkest side. Its presence cannot be denied. Right, so that's Darkest Side. That can't be further from grunge than you could imagine. But that was another part of me. Edgy guitars, growling or more aggressive vocals. Then here's another song, completely different. It's kind of a love song I wrote for my wife. Very quick and simple song. Poppy, I would guess. It's called Sunshine on Sunday. So I'll play that for you now. Like sunshine on a Sunday. Yeah, so that couldn't be further from the other songs I played. Another song I'll play for you, well, not song, it's a jingle. I got involved in a kind of a amateur video program on the local television station back in Germany. And I wrote a jingle for the song for the program. The program is called Big Bite, and I wrote this jingle for it. So this is the theme music to that television program that aired in local TV. I'll play that for you now. Yeah. So there, again, really far departure from the other stuff. And then the last song I'll play for you is going back to my roots. This is a reggae song I wrote last year, inspired by the COVID-19 crisis. This one is called Goodwill. I'll play that for you now. Goodwill, and together we will fight this. So there you go. That's a lot of different types of music. I have what I like to do, but every time I go outside of my comfort zone, it helps me round me. I think it helps round me out as a musician. And I encourage you to do that. Don't just get stuck in a box. Of course, we all like to do what we love and stay there, but going outside of your comfort zone, trying something new, gives you some inspiration and gives you, opens your mind. So that I would say, broaden your horizons, and explore other things. How can you do that? Just try writing a pop song if you don't like pop songs. Try different things. Collab with somebody else. That if you really can't come up with a idea, find somebody who has a project he's looking for some help with that maybe is not quite 100% your genre, and collab with him. Maybe you'll learn something along the way. But it's all about broadening your horizon, about building your palette, getting more and more immersed in different types of music. It will make you a better musician, make you a better songwriter. So those are my 5 tips. That's what I've learned. Shall we say those are the 5 biggest things I've learned since 2013 when I embarked on my songwriting journey. I hope that was helpful for you. I will come back again and give you some more tips on drum production next time. If you like this, please like. If you don't like it, say that too. And I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. So you guys stay safe and see you again on Mix It Up.